What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wednesday build. So excited to have you guys here. I know people have been excited for us to do a stream inside of this case, a build inside of this case. This is a case from Silverstone. This is the Silverstone FLP02. All of the bays and stuff like that are fake, right? They look like it, but there's not actually 5 1/4 inch bays on this. It's got like the power button is like actually an old school power button. It's got a lock, it's got the reset. The turbo button actually does work because this is a built-in fan hub, and that'll run your fans to max, so for max cooling. And then inside, you know what I mean? Let's have some fun with this. Inside of this, it's got like all of the modern accoutrements that you would need for a build. So 360 millimeter radiator up top, you've got a full sag bracket. It's all in that beautiful PC beige color, right? So we're gonna be doing a white and beige-ish kind of build in it. Okay, let's talk about what we're putting inside of the build today that we're doing inside of this beautiful Silverstone FLP02. Starting with this, the CPU, Core Ultra 7, 265K. All in all, main reason that I chose this is such a great CPU for everything, so gaming and for productivity as well. Easy as heck to cool. Thanks to MSI for sponsoring parts for this as well. They were excited to get to do a build with us. We're gonna use the MSI MPG Z890 Edge TI Wi-Fi. We are gonna do white parts inside of this. Thunderbolt 4, you got Lightning Gen 5, you got Gen 5, you got Wi-Fi 7, you got 5G LAN. I mean, all the things that you want with Z890 plus 200S boost. Also continue with the MSI parts just to cool the CPU. Overkill, but I actually really like this AIO. Ever since I got to use it. The MSI M8, the A13, the thing I really like about this is the unified support for both AMD and Intel using the same bracket. It cools very well. It's mostly put together for RAM, which is the entire price of the entire build right here, but we're using Renegade. This is Renegade 6400 mega transfer DDR5 from Kingston. So this is Kingston Fury Renegade 6400. And then we have a 2 terabyte MP600 Core XT. So nice amounts of storage for this inside of our sleeper beige build. Continuing on the Corsair trend, we're gonna be using their Corsair RM850E. Just like the cables for this, should be easy for cable management and all that sort of stuff as well. So this is what we'll be using for our PSU. And then of course, we have a little bit of gold in this. So I thought this would be kind of a cool GPU, and this is the Zotac Gaming GeForce RTX 5080. All in all, total cost for this entire build is not cheap. For sure. This is $12.99 if you can get it, but it's white and beige, so it should be really, really cool. I think the total cost, I think it's $3,000 plus, thanks to the Ramageddon and SSD gate. Okay, so let's go and get our parts put away, and we'll start putting our build together, getting our CPU out here. Time to open our 1980s retro rig. B for beautiful. So this is just so we can still put everything in here. Do you feel like should we put a hard drive in this? So this is right here, WD Black 10 terabyte drive. We're gonna throw this in so we can have a, let's go. Not only that, this is actually very useful. We have a great video. Let's drop a link to that. A great video on how these can actually help you, especially if you're somebody with the prices of SSDs. These are not bad things to actually have in modern gaming builds anymore. Look at that. Love it. Okay, so we got that in there. Now, one thing I saw was super interesting. Check this out, Brian. In the back here, look, you got a whole fan hub here. So if you wanted to have your fans all run to this place, you could. Now, the one thing about this fan hub is that the button that's on the front that says turbo will turn all your fans and run them at 100% if you want to do that. So if you wanted to, if you add more fans, we could do that and have it max if we wanted to. Okay, that looks nice and clean. Let's go ahead, because now that we have the main cables in, let's put our hard drive in, because we need to have, we're going all in here for this. Okay, so this is gonna get slipped down in here. Just like that. There's our drive. Okay, there's that. Time to get our AIO in. Okay, so here's our AIO. Again, huge shout out to folks over at MSI for hooking us up with the AIO and everything. That was huge. Ooh, okay. Just had to take some finagling there. It's funny, when I did this, I definitely planned to do the white and the black, but well, I don't know, white and the beige, but we'll have to see when it's all said and done. Okay, now we have to do this weird thing, which is gonna be harder. All right, let's throw our GPU in here. Yeah, dude, I've actually been to a game at the Raiders Stadium. It was awesome. I actually bought a Raiders jersey. I was like, I'm a Raiders fan for today. It's fine. All right, so let's go ahead and put the, okay, here we go. Popping this through. White cable. I know you hate it. Okay, we're gonna put one cable here real quick, just so you guys know, because we don't show this very often. SATA cable for our hard drive, because we actually put in a physical hard drive, yes. Because it's retro. But also because, honestly, I just did a whole video on physical hard drives and they're actually quite useful. So there we go, guys. Wow, that's crazy how much that's like jammed in there. That looks good though. That looks good. Okay, let's finish our little bit of cable management in the back and then we're good, guys. The build's done. The ugliest build on the planet finished. Okay, there we go, guys. Okay, so cable management is done. Build is finished, but we are done. Okay, so let's get it put back together. Look at that, not even an issue. Not even a problem. And it came together really nicely. And I'm really happy that this worked out because I think that it just adds the overall style. We actually have a physical hard drive in here as well, which is super cool. I wish I had an old school looking keyboard. I probably could find one. There we go. Okay, here we go, guys. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So cool. Dude, that is so satisfying to turn on. That's the MSI sound. I wonder if the lock keeps it from being able to actually like be able to do it though. It is lit. 0. It says 0 right now. And look at that, like there's the HDD signal. You can hit turbo. Okay, here we go. So we gotta throw this in here. Locked. Oh, yeah. Can't turn it off.
That's great.
That's cool. And if you unlock it, you would. I don't want to turn it off. And then you can put the turbo button on, and then the fans go to full speed. That's cool. That's so cool. It looks so good. We're not gonna be able to show airflow or anything, right? Because of the things, but we can test thermals. I like the green. I think you're right. I think the green actually like gives it a cool vibe. Here's our temps right now. It is sitting at a very nice and easy 36 degrees under, right, oh, yeah. So it's a little warmer here, but it's still sitting at 36. Let's go ahead and open up Cinebench. Go ahead and start our multi-core, hit this. And what you're looking for is right here, guys, 72, 74. Now, one thing that's worth testing, just because, is let's hit this button and turn on the turbo and see if we see temperature change. 76. So I now have the fans at max. There it goes, starts dropping down 74, 76, 74, 76, 72. So again, it looks like, I mean, warmer than what we typically see, right? For sure. That's definitely warmer from a case standpoint, but not anything that's going to be not anything that's going to be terrible at all. And our CPU is our CPU is going to be fine. So yeah, it's getting plenty of airflow and doing just fine. Go ahead and close that. Open up Steam. Let's just see how our GPU temps are going to be. CPU temp 53, GPU temp 54, so we're good there too. And there you go, guys. 50s for GPU and CPU temps, no problem. That is it for today's build. A nice sleeper PC hidden inside of a crazy case. Again, huge shout out to MSI for hooking us up with the AIO and the motherboard for this. Absolutely incredible. And then obviously, guys, very, very excited for how this came out. Anyway, guys, thanks for the stream. Have an amazing rest of your Wednesday, and we'll see you guys on the next build. Bye, guys.